A nigga said, we saw the snitch video. So everybody saw it. It's been on the news before. Just cause you saw it, you still broke. It don't change nothing. You still broke. I'm still rich. I'm still getting booked. It don't change nothing. Yeah, it don't change nothing. We seen the snitch video. So, everybody's seen it before you seen it. It used to be on the news. I keep telling y'all, I made the news before. All what y'all doing, people I already seen. So what, you seen it? You think they gonna stop booking me? You think they gonna stop interviewing me? You think people gonna stop? No, nigga, you still gonna be poor, and I'm still gonna be rich and famous. It don't change nothing. We seen the snitch video. So, yeah, nigga, I got a comedy show tomorrow night. We gonna laugh about it on stage. Yeah, that's part of the comedy show. He must be new over here. He must be new over here. Well, yeah, we seen the snitch video. So, my response to everything. So, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Yeah, man, so what? Why you think I told, nigga? I don't give a damn, nigga. I ain't friends with nobody.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled the hammer back on the gun.
And then what happened?
He fired it.
What it do, good people? Welcome back to KDTV, and I'm your host, Keith Daniel. And yes, you just watched it. The reaction of Charleston White about this snitch video being leaked to the internet. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. My opinion is this. I see how I've been seeing a lot of different channels come out and say, well, it's over for Charleston White and this, that, and the third. And it's like, man, are y'all surprised? Like, the dude told you who he was. You got to believe somebody when they tell you who they is the first time. He been standing on this type of business. He came into the game on this type of business. You see what I'm saying? Straight up. Like, it is what it is. Like, this shouldn't be breaking news and this, that, and the third. And you could tell by his reaction right there that, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, he told. You see what I'm saying? Took the stand on his partner. You know what I mean? He done spoke on his Doolittle guy before, and he advocating that he don't get out. He like the parole board don't want him out and this, that, and the third. Charleston White is who he is. You know what I mean? He gonna hit you with the shock chop. He's gonna hit you with some disrespectfulness and he gonna hurt some feelings and he's gonna break some ideologies and things of that nature. But it shouldn't come as a shock that he did that at 16. The man got to be in the 50s or something now, and he's doing the same thing. Like, he's been on that type of time. The only thing in that video, when it got leaked, it should tell the people that this nigga was snitching before Wi-Fi. You see what I'm saying? Like, straight up. That's the only thing that you should get out of this, is knowing that if he ain't nothing else, over his lifetime, he's been consistent. That's it. It shouldn't be a shock to anyone. The only shock should be that he has been consistent. He's been this guy since he was 16 years old. What are y'all talking about? This shouldn't shock anybody, period. He advocates for snitching today. So for him to do it at 16, it blows your mind? Come on, y'all. Come on now. You know what I mean? I seen Gilly the Kid, he responded. What he said? He said, man, you can't beef with no rat that's been ratting, you know, for that period of time. I forget how Gilly put it, but basically, he was like, man, you can't beef with no guy like that, and you really can't. Now, when it comes to no street shit or things of that nature, excuse my language, but truth of the matter is, people, he gonna put the focus on you. It ain't no questions about it. He been like that. It is what it is. Me personally, I don't have no problems with it. I don't see no fault in it being a civilian. If a person is like that, that person has that right to be like that. Point blank, period. Straight up. Now, if you in the streets, yeah, it's something totally different. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody did nothing to him. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he free. You know, like straight up. I mean, you know, when I was in the streets, yeah, I feel a certain type of way about rats and this, that, and the third. You know, snitches get stitches. We understand how the phrase go. But at the end of the day, some people are just not wired up like that. Some people will tell to save their own tail. It is what it is. You know, Charleston White is that guy. I just don't see what all the hype is about the snitching allegation video or the snitching video coming out and things of that nature. It didn't shock me at all. Bat asked me about it, and I told Bat, I was like, what's the news about it? You know, this is what he do. That's who he is. That's what he advocates for. Every time he on the camera, he advocates for that. He's not supporting the streets. He's not glorifying the streets. He hate gangsters, especially internet gangsters. He don't like the rappers. Like, he's not on that type of time. And guess what? He's right. He's still gonna get booked. Hell, I might even book him. You see what I'm saying? He's still gonna get money. He's still doing shows. Ain't nothing gonna stop. Because this is not alarming news. Now, if it was something else that would have came out, like some egregious acts against women, or, you know, like he in the closet about something, yeah, then maybe it's like, oh boy, ooh. But that, man, shit, that's what he stand on. That's the square he stands on, and he ain't shy about it. You know, so that's just my take on it or whatnot. Leave it in the comments. Tell me how you feel about it. You know, over here, if you ain't solid, you ain't safe. You know what I mean? This has been in the timeline. I've been kind of busy, and this is my first time actually getting a second to speak on it and talk about it. So leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think, man. And again, good people, when a person tell you who they is the first time, believe him. This man has told us who he is. Me personally, I don't have an issue with it. Let me say it like this. I don't have an issue with him. See what I'm saying? To each their own. Everybody has a life to live, and people can do what they want to do with their life. Period. And if it works for him, it works for him. See what I'm saying? Point blank, period. He ain't never claimed to be in the streets. He never claimed to be a gangster. He's always been an advocate for, you know, positive stuff. If you listen to his story, he said he was coming out here talking with sense before. Ain't nobody want to hear it. But then when he started getting belligerent and ratchet and shock jock, things of that nature, then people started paying attention. But he still has an underlying message in a lot of the conversations that you hear from him. See what I'm saying? So me personally, like, I'm not in the streets no more, man. I'm a civilian, but I'm retired. My jersey hanging in the rafters. See what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, bro. Like, straight up, I done seen people tell for less. So for him, you know, flipping on his partner at 16 years old on a murder charge, yeah, it don't shock me. Like I said, I done seen people tell for less. I done seen people tell on people just because their mama told them to do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, straight up, real facts. So this don't shock me at all, you know? But keep it funky, man. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Did it shock y'all? Does this hurt his brand in any way? I tell you my opinion. I don't think it do. I think it don't do nothing but add fuel to the fire, period. Like I said, the only thing that it should let the public know at this point is, if he is nothing else, he's consistent. So do me a favor, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the like button on this video. Share it with your people, man, if you enjoyed the content. This ain't gonna be a long one. I gotta get out of here and I gotta prepare for another one. I gotta drop in a second. So with that being said, good people, y'all be safe. Y'all be productive. Y'all be blessed. Till we meet again. Peace.